Hello everyone, my name is PythonGB and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. We're on the 43rd episode and I want to once again sincerely thank you guys for the amount of support you showed in the last episode. Once again hitting over 500 likes, which is very much appreciated. Now, in today's episode we are starting off by farming a bunch of leaves. And well, you guys can probably put two and two together and you can probably figure out what I'm going to be doing with the leaves in that we're basically going to go ahead and start putting in the leaves of this tree because the time has come, my friends. I really want to make one massive final push to trying to get this entire thing done. So, yeah, as you can see, we're just surging through these trees right here with the good old shears. And, yeah, we're going to get ourselves a whole bunch of leaves on the ground. And we're going to grab them all and do a whole bunch of epic stuff. And I also want to thank you guys for the amount of suggestions and feedback you've been leaving with regards to this tree as well. Again, very much appreciated. For example, dang it. One of the things that I noticed was some of you guys were saying I should make the ends of the branches sort of dangle down or thin off a little bit, which I thought was a pretty cool idea because, you know, in real life, that kind of is the deal. You know, the branches normally get thinner and they sort of dangle down. And yeah, there's plenty of other things I'm going to be doing in this episode with regards to this tree, so don't worry your pretty faces about it, my friends. But in the meantime, I need to go ahead and continue farming a bunch of leaves. So I'm going to continue on with this, and I'll be back in just a moment. Aha! So here we go, my friends. We've got ourselves a progress update in that I've gone ahead and I've placed down a whole bunch more leaves. And as you can see, it is very much more started to look like a tree now, which is pretty freaking sweet if I do say so myself. I'm really happy about how this is going so far, my friends. I really am. As you can see, the leaves are currently surrounding 4 out of the 5 branches. Unfortunately, I ran out of the good old leaves, so I'm actually going to have to try and farm out a whole bunch more saplings because, yeah, this is the only 31 that I have here. Although I do believe I dropped a sapling somewhere, so I might be able to get one more round of leaf gathering done, and then the rest of it. Aha! I see you there, buddy. So yeah, we'll get one more round of leaf gathering done, and then we're going to have to farm out some saplings again. So, yeah, I'm going to get on with it. And once again, I'll be back with another progress update, hopefully very shortly. Alright guys, another progress update. All of the branches have now been surrounded, and the next thing I'm going to wind up doing is doing the undersides, because, well, as you can see, they're looking a bit bare at the moment. And what I was thinking in terms of realism is starting the leaves from about halfway up the branches, because in real life, you tend to be able to see the undersides of branches, right? You know, completely bare, and then the leaves sort of start halfway through and then sort of go all the way to the tip of the branch. So, I don't know, I kind of like that idea. I've got myself like nearly 5 stacks of leaves, so I'm hoping to make a decent amount of progress regarding, you know, getting this thing going. But even looking at this from the bottom, it's looking, well, at least it's starting to look very tree-like. It's looking very cool. I'm rather enjoying it. I really am. So yeah, I'm going to continue on, my friends, and once again, bringing you guys back for a progress update, hopefully very shortly. Oh my god, guys, check it out. We got ourselves a bunch of leaves on the ends of the branches now, which looks amazing. I really like how this tree is coming along, my friends. I really like the amount of progress we're making as well. Right, I'm feeling like we should do a bit of a fly around. Alright, so here we go. Oh, that is looking freaking sick. Look at it. You just keep looking at the right-hand side. Oh, yes, that's looking cool. I tried to start the leaves from the same altitude each time, and it seems to have worked. I tried to ease the leaves in as well, which is kind of cool. Oh, hello. Which is kind of cool. So, my god, I'm really happy with how this has gone, my friends. All the leaves have been placed in for the branches anyway, so I guess the next thing we would need to do is place in the leaves for, like, you know, the overhead, you know, the main part of the tree. But before we get into the main part of the tree, we need to go ahead and extend this central branch up to the top. And what I'm thinking is we make it go up and then we make it split off very simply. So if we just go ahead and get rid of this torch right here, I'm going to put the torch in there. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And we start going ahead and expanding this out like so. And then what's going to happen is we're going to start spouting out in different directions perhaps. So maybe over this way perhaps, and then maybe we'll have another one here. And then, you know, we're going to start spouting out some different branches from the center. These ones will not feature anything in the way of, you know, in the way of stuff. in the way of functionality, but, you know, I just thought I wanted to get this thing done. So maybe we can have a branch right there, and then we can bring this a bit taller. Okay, and then maybe we're going to have another branch coming out this way. Right, so I'm actually thinking of getting rid of this part right here. There we go. All right, and then we can have the branch expand outwards, like so. All right, that's looking good. So, yep, that's looking a bit too symmetrical, though. So maybe, again, we can make this come out a bit more. I don't know. That looks kind of cool. All right, and then we can have ourselves another branch coming out in this direction, of course. Okay, shouldn't be too difficult to get this thing done for you guys. Go, and then let's bring this up a little bit. Nice one. And maybe we can have like that going like that. Okay, and if we head back down again, I need to grab myself another stack out. Let's have a look at it from the underside. Yeah. That's kind of working, isn't it? That's working really nicely, dudes. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right, so we've got one more to do, and then we'll be good to go in terms of the central branch. So that's pretty freaking sweet, my friends. We're doing really, really well with this. I'm really quite surprised. All right, here we go, and then we'll come out this way a little bit, perhaps. Okay, and then we'll have that go like that. And yeah, I think that'll pretty much do for the central branch. And then all we need to do is we need to make the leaves connect from the top of this to the rest of the branches. Actually, thinking about it now, maybe this should be a lot taller. So, yeah, these branches need to be a lot taller because we want the top of the leaves from all of these bigger branches to sort of connect perfectly to the central branches in the middle there. So we need to go ahead and grab ourselves a bunch more wood out of the chest, and then I am going to go ahead and begin work on this thing, and maybe we can get ourselves a little bit of a sample with the leaves I've got here. So let me go and continue on with this, and once again, be back very shortly. Oh, look at that, guys. Look how epic this place looks from afar. That's incredible, man. Huh. Okay, well, as you can see, I've got a bit of a cross-section done of this tree roof, and I'm actually thinking it's not going to work too good, simply because it's going to take a hell of a lot of leaves. It's simply ridiculous amount of leaves to actually get this thing finished. And also, I feel like the shape isn't quite right to have a sort of big dome-style roof. So I'm thinking what we do instead. It's a bit of a weird one to explain. I don't really know how to explain it, but we're going to have these sort of leaf walls around the edge, as you can see. We've already got them in. And we're going to have some leaves, obviously, surrounding these central branches. And then, basically, all we're going to do is link everything up. So we're not going to have, like, a dome-style leaf roof like I was intending on doing. It's going to be sort of a bit more organic, a bit more, hopefully, tree-like. So, yeah, I need to go ahead and do a bunch more work on this, my friends. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, like I said, do some work. And I'll bring you guys back again in just a mo. Alright, guys, so check it out. Another progress update. We have ourselves a couple of branches pretty much done. And I'm looking at the branches that are currently done, which is this one here and this one here. They've now been completely covered over, and they are looking pretty dang cool. The only thing I'd say to myself right now is maybe the transition from leaved areas to non-leaved areas is a bit too small. I feel like I should put more leaves sort of lower down perhaps to make it look a bit more tree-like. But in the meantime, it's looking pretty cool, and yeah, we're going to eventually put some vines on here as well just to make it look a bit more green, a little bit more tree-like again. It's all about making it look tree-like, huh? But anyways, guys, I guess while we are, well, we've run out of leaves, so I can't really do much more at the moment. While we are waiting around and doing stuff, we could jump into the comment question of the video, which comes from Carter Smith. Hey, Python, you should have some lights hanging from the branches that are made from glowstone and fence posts. Now, that, my friends, is a pretty dang cool idea. In fact, it's so cool, in fact, that I am absolutely, definitely going to go ahead and do it, in which case we need to go ahead into our building, need to grab out some glowstone, make ourselves some fence posts, and we need to get this thing rolling. So, glowstone, I put my glowstone somewhere, and I can't remember for the life of me. It might be up here. It is up here. Okay, fantastic. So, let's have ourselves some fences. So, here we go. Let's go up to this guy right here, and let's make ourselves some of the fences. Wait, what? There we go. Fences, and let's have a bit of that. 48. We're going to have a little bit more than that as well. There we go. So just over a stack is the amount we have. But you know what? I'm just going to use all the planks to make it. There we go. So we've got 1.5 stacks of fences, and then some glowstone as well. So as well as having vines dangle from the tree, we're also going to go ahead and put ourselves some fence posts and glowstone. And we're also going to go ahead and do that inside. Just to give you a bit of an idea, this is what the inside looks like with 2 of the branches now complete. As you can see, it is looking pretty freaking awesome. There is no other word I can use to describe this. No other phrase I could use to describe this. It's looking pretty freaking awesome. Got all the leaves going around here, my friends. It actually looks kind of natural, doesn't it? If Minecraft had gigantic trees spawning naturally like this, I feel like this is what they might actually look like. But yeah, we have ourselves 3 more branches to do, my friends. We need to go ahead and amend this one here to match the style of the rest of this stuff. And yeah, this looks like a bit of a, yeah, this needs smoothing out a bit because it looks too much of a right angle right there. So yeah, we need to make it look smooth. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start randomly placing in some glowstone dangling from the leaves, because glowstone dangling from leaves looks awesome. Oh, it's raining. Hey guys, we can check out how this place is, you know, during rain. That's awesome. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm just going to go and continue placing these things in. Okay, so that's looking cool around there. Got some of the old glowstone going. Okay, we'll have one there. Perhaps we'll have one dangling right here. Maybe we can dangle one in here somewhere. So, I don't know, maybe here? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh my god, guys, this is looking so freaking sweet. I'm really, really happy with how this has gone. That's a bit too close to the ground, in my opinion. We need to find like a high area, so I don't know, maybe yeah. Yeah, that works, but there's not a great deal of space. We'll have to make the pathways go around it somehow. And of course, I imagine the comment question of the video was actually referring to the outskirts of the tree, you know, the underside of the outside of the tree. The underside of the outside. Yes, that makes a lot of sense, Python. Well done, buddy. Alright, so let's go and put another one there, perhaps. And yeah, we're going to try and get some of these dangling from the outside, though. So let's go ahead and try to get that going. Alright guys, so here we go. As you can see, we've got some fence posts with some glowstone dangling down from the tree. And I've got to say, it is looking pretty freaking sweet. I am really, really enjoying how this is looking, my friends. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to do the full circumference of the tree. Obviously, you know, we've got some blank areas here because I ran out of glowstone. But honestly, it's looking pretty freaking cool. And I think the best way of looking at it would indeed be to go ahead and use my elytra to get inside it. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I'm actually going to do a little bit of vine farming. So we need to go ahead and break these bottom sections right here so we can grab some vines and start placing them inside of the epic tree base so we can make this thing look a bit more naturistic and, well, awesome, basically. So let's go ahead and get some of these going. Oh, I'm actually kind of fearing that I'm going to break the leaf blocks accidentally, because that's something that I could wind up doing. Oh my god, so I need to be really careful. Oh yeah, man. Because obviously, you know, the leaves, they insta-break, don't they? They insta-break with shears. So it's kind of, well, it kind of sucks, actually. Maybe I should have gone for a different material altogether. But, oh, well, man. We're still doing well. We're still doing well. Let's continue breaking these things down. So, out of a full farm, we get ourselves 60 vines per time. And obviously, these things are going to start growing back down, which is awesome. So, I am going to start once again with the interior, adding in some vines to, again, make it look a bit more nature-y. Because, you know, nature-y is a word, isn't it? Alright, so let's head up here really quick. So here we go. Let's put some vines around the place. Let's get some dangling down, perhaps. Maybe one there, one there. Maybe we can have one up here. Maybe a few around here, because this is going to be like a lived-in area. No idea what to put in it just yet. Although one of the ideas I saw from you guys was to go ahead and make an armory, which I think is a very cool idea, you know, consisting of anvils and chests, which contain things like armor and tools and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, pretty big fan of that particular idea. So that's pretty awesome of you guys. Thank you very much for your suggestions. And of course, you know, if you do have any more suggestions for things I could go and put inside this place, do of course leave them in the comments area below. I'm always open to your guys' feedback and suggestions. Always welcome. So, yeah. But in the meantime, we've gone ahead and added in some vines around the place, and hopefully what this is going to do is make this place look a bit more epic, man. I really, really do hope that that is going to be the end result of this. So, yeah. In the meantime, I think what I'm going to do again is use the rest of the vines to go ahead around the outside and make it look a bit more awesome. So, let me go ahead and get on with the exterior, and I'll be back in just a mo. There's me thinking this was actually going to be a bit on the difficult side, but it turns out, not really. I could just go ahead and round the edge like this, and just start randomly placing in the vines. Awesome. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, wow. Check it out, guys. How it looks when I fly in. That's awesome. Nice one. So I've just done a bunch more leaf farming. I went over to a different dark oak forest, or, well, a location a long way away, and I just, like, got 4 shears worth of dark oak leaves. So, yeah, I ain't done yet, my friends. I want to keep going with this. I really do, because I feel like I could push to get this finished. I really do. I mean, obviously, we won't get it finished in today's episode, but starting within the next few episodes, perhaps, I think we could potentially get it done. So, yeah, I'm going to keep going. Alright, guys. I am incredibly happy to say that the overhead leaf section has now been completely done for all of the branches and all of this tree, which means all that is left to remain is the fact that we need to put the vines up in all places now. We've only got it up in like half of the place at the minute. Got to get some more glowstone and fences up, and of course I need to go ahead and make sure that the underside, if we just go back outside really quick, we need to make sure the underside is looking a bit more natural, because as I mentioned before, the transition from leafed sections to the not leafed section is a bit steep. So yeah, but I'm so happy to see it nearly done, my friends. We started this project in episode 10, we're on episode 43, and I imagine in episode 44, we will see the completion of this thing. We'll fill up the rest of the branches with stuff, and of course, keep your suggestions for stuff we could put in each branch coming in the comments area below. So, yeah. But aside from that, my friends, it has been a 2.5 hour recording session for me, which is by far and away the longest I've ever done for a single Minecraft episode. And, yeah, I think the time has come to end this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. If it has been a shorter one or a longer one than usual, I do of course apologize, but you know, it is how it is really. Sometimes I could record for hours and there's only like a few minutes worth of usable gameplay. The YouTuber's life. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode and of course you're excited to see more, be sure to drop a like rating, and of course you can subscribe if you want to know when the future videos are out. But thank you so much for watching, my friends. Your support as always has been much appreciated, and I'll see you guys later.